Over the past year, we've had an influx of RDAs coming in from different companies in collaboration with some of the big name reviewers. Things like the Pulse BF RDA, the Drop RDA, the Bonza RDA, and today we're going to be looking at this. The Dead Rabbit RDA from Heathen, formerly known as Vaping Heathen and Hellvape. Is it any good? Well, there's only one way to find out. So here we have the Dead Rabbit RDA from Heathen, formerly known as Vaping Heathen and Hellvape. Now, if you don't know who Vaping Heathen is, you've been living under a rock for the past 4 or 5 years. He is one of the well-known reviewers from the United States, and he's well known for his big baby blue eyes. Now Heathen, I'm going to be giving you a run for your money on that one. Check these bad boys out, kid. I'm only joking. Yes, so Vaping Heathen and Hellvape have created this RDA, but mostly it's Heathen's design. Now he spent an whole year doing product design with this, testing, getting it right, and this is the finished creation. And boy, what an RDA it is. First of all, let's have a quick vape on it. I've got a 0.37 build in this single coil, spanning across the both posts, and I got the airflow open halfway on both sides. Let's give it a crack. Now this is not a cloud chucking build I've got in here, but boy is it giving me some flavour. Oh my days, the flavour is absolutely phenomenal. I've got it sitting on the Pulse BF at the minute, and it is absolutely perfect match. So without further ado, we're going to dive down to the closely cam. I'm going to show you what you get in the box, the RDA up close. I'm going to build it, wick it, come back up, vape and talk about it. So come on then. Here we go with the up close of the Dead Rabbit RDA by Heathen. This is the packaging. And in the packaging you get a spare drip tip, made out of Delvin, Goon compatible 810 drip tip. And also in the packaging you get this bag containing a 510 drip tip adapter, some spare O-rings, a couple of Allen keys, a squonk pin and some spare post screws. And here is the star of the show, the Dead Rabbit RDA. Now I have the black one with the steel accents, and it's like a Vape Shark rubber coating, like a rubber feeling coating. On the top you got your 810 drip tip. I got a green one with mine. On the bottom you've got designed by Heathen, Hellvape logo, serial number, mine is 27765, and some CE marks. There's your squonk pin. No need for this to protrude really, but it does. And on the side you got your airflow, which is angled down. You got one on each side, and you got some knurling on the top for your AFC, and when you turn it you can close off the airflow. What happens on this side happens on that side. For dual coil, close it off, close it off, close it off, and turn it back to open it up. And this also has a single coil mode as well. As you can see, close that side, open that side. Very nice, very nice. Logo is etched in, deep engraving, very nice. I do like the way they've left it. They've coated it in black and left the logo, which is a nice touch in my opinion. Some people may not like it, but I do. And here's your deck. It's a rabbit ear style postless deck. As you can see, it looks like a pair of rabbit ears. You've got the gold plated positive, and they've left a negative stainless, which is nice in my opinion. In the centre you got the peak insulator, which is housing the complete 510 pin, and they've left 2 channels each side where the wick's going to go for the juice to come out when you squonk, which does a really good job, by the way, but I'll show you that in a bit. It's phenomenal the way this squonks. There's your post screws, flatheads, very nice. And as you can see, your coil is going to go span from here to here. There's one coil, there's the other. So when you put your leads in, if you've got any excess underneath, you can just get your snips in and snip underneath and get the excess off. Very clever way of designing a deck, in my opinion. Every time I look at these posts, something pops into my mind. Yes guys, they remind me of the ears, the bunny ears on Super Mario Land 2. Just a fun fact for you there. Nice juice well. It doesn't look deep from here. You've got some cutouts for your wicks to sit in. It doesn't look deep, but when you put the barrel on, which I'll show you now, when you actually put the barrel on, then the whole barrel becomes the juice well, as you can see. And boy, does it hold some juice. When you squonk this, I'll show you in a bit anyway. When you squonk this, it's amazing how much juice goes in there. So, not to worry on that. And there's the inside of your top cap. Domed, very nice. I do feel they should have left the black coating off the inside, but that's just my opinion. They should have left that to stainless, and on the inside of the barrel as well. But you can't win them all. So there you have it, yeah. Dead Rabbit RDA. Now I'm going to stick a build in this, throw some wicks in it, and get back up top and have some vapes, talk more about it and stuff. So let's get on with the build. So there we have it, sitting on my vintage ohm meter. It doesn't actually work now, but it's good for a base for doing your coils. Today I'm going to be using a single coil, and this is 8 wrap dual 28 gauge with a 38 gauge wrapped over it. And the way I'm going to be doing it is I'm going to be spanning it across the post, like so, because I haven't tried that yet. I've tried the single coil in the one side, and I've tried the dual coil, but I haven't actually tried the single coil across the two posts yet, so I wanted to give it a go, see how it vapes. So, let's get on with it. guys, we're going to throw this on this Pulse BF. I'm going to show you how this squonks. Just move this to the there. Right, watch this, guys. Watch me press this bottle in and watch what happens. Look at that, guys. You can go right up to the coil, right up to the top of the posts. And you just let that sit there. Look how much juice you can get in there, guys. That is just crazy. That is near enough half the bottle I've just pushed in there. And it will suck out eventually once the bottle regulates. But I just thought that was amazing. Amazing design. The way you could just squong like that. But very good. Try this firing. There we go. Working away lovely. So let's get the top cap put back on. Now, although I've got this in a single coil, I'm going to be using the dual coil airflow. I'm just going to close it off some, halfway. And I'm going to take this drip tip out because it's green and it doesn't look right. So I'm going to have to put the black one in for now because I haven't got a red drip tip. But there you go, guys. Sitting lovely on top of the Pulse. Match made in heaven, if you ask me. So, let's get back up top. Let's have some vapes, talk some pros and cons. Come on then, guys. And we're back. So guys, what do I think about this RDA? Well, let's start off with the pros. First and biggest pro for me is the flavour. This RDA gives absolutely awesome flavour. Whether you close it down tight or you open it up fully, it still gives really good flavour profile. So that's top notch in my book. Another pro is the build quality. Absolutely awesome build quality, fit and finish, machining done to perfection, awesome blacked out finish on it, and it's well designed. Another pro is the resin drip tip you get in the box. Not a lot of RDAs come with them, so it's awesome that they include one, and that's a pro for me. Another pro is the airflow design and the way it's implemented. It's absolutely perfect the way it slopes down and it hits the top of your coils and it just gives awesome flavour. Another pro is the deck. An absolutely awesome deck design. Well implemented and absolutely pucker. The way it's designed them posts to be like rabbit ears, so if you've got the space underneath to cut the legs of your coils, is awesome. There's no guesswork involved. You just snip your leads, pop them in the deck, and if you've got a bit of excess leads sticking out underneath, you just snip them off. Let's have another vape. Lovely. Now as for cons, guys, I'm really struggling. I can't find any cons with this. The only really subjective con I've got is the single core airflow, when it's closed off a single core, is a bit too restrictive for my liking. So I ended up having to have both dual core airflows open halfway to get a decent vape on the one-sided single core. Now I've got this set up with a single core spanning across both posts. I've got dual airflow open and it's a lot better. So it is a subjective one, but that's the only con I can find. What a vape. Guys, I have to give this a thumbs up because this is absolutely one of the best RDAs I've come across so far. And in squonk mode, it is phenomenal. It is one of the best squonk RDAs so far to date. So even if you're watching this, kudos. You've done a really good job with this, and I can't wait to see what you come out with next. And that being said, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one, and remember, smoking kills. Choose life. See you guys. And also in the packaging, you get this bag containing some spare O-rings, a 510 drip tip adapter, 2 Allen keys, a squonk pin and some pose skill. And also in the packaging, you get this bag containing some O-rings, a 510 drip tip adapter, 2 Allen keys, a squonk pin and some spare spoke. Post screws.